right, here we are, Thursday, April 29th, 2021. Bruce here, stitch shifter, mesh grow bags, whatever. Okay, going on a little adventure today. We're coming over the US 41 bridge north into Port Charlotte from Punta Gorda. And you can see these towers over here on the right. Those are power lines, and they're probably at least 100 feet tall, I would say, just to give you a little perspective. And what we're doing here is we're going to go over to the dock where, and coming up over here on the left, let me get over here before this guy runs me over in my rear view. These cranes over here are the ones in the video of the UFO on April 8th, I believe it was. The Port Charlotte UFO in April. And these cranes are different heights, but the tallest one, the red one, kind of in the middle there, is over 100 feet tall. And I would say the rest of them are between 60 and 80 feet tall. So we're going to go over there to where the video was shot from. And you can see these poles here. These are about 80 feet tall or so. Not quite as tall as the other ones. And then they scale down a little bit. They're a little shorter when they get down here by the highway. Those are probably like 50 feet tall. But that big crane there, and the boom and the back weights hanging off of the back of that thing are gigantic. They hang literally over the highway. So that's the size of those cranes. They're big, they're massive. All right, let me get over here. Okay, turn on Bayshore Road here. This is the other side of the bay here. Well, yeah, we're going to Live Oaks Park, which I believe is where the video was shot from. So this is Bayshore Road. Turned off of Edgewater back there, to be specific. I'm going to look for the park up here. All right, here we are, Bayshore, Live Oak Park. All right, there's the bay, and I believe this is the dock overlooking the UFO sighting spot. All right, here we are. It's a little windy, so now there is another dock right there, but I think this is the dock. Or maybe, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be this dock. I'm pretty sure. I don't see it. And they were fishing, so I don't. And there's no fishing signs. So I believe they're. I have to look at it again. There's a little pole there. Okay, but this is where the video was shot from, and of course it was in stupid portrait mode, so it was a real skinny video. But at one point it did zoom in, so you can see those cranes. And again, that second crane from the left is probably 100 feet tall or more, and the other ones are various sizes, probably up to about 80 feet. And the shortest one all the way on the right there is probably maybe just 60 or 70 feet. You could probably count the sections in there and figure it out. But they are all different heights, but they are very large cranes. So when I saw that image, and I believe the image was just to the other side of those cranes. And today the wind is coming from the south, just like it was that day. April 8th, I believe it was. The video was posted on the 12th. So, I mean, from this perspective, just to, now, and here again, a mylar balloon at even half the distance of those cranes would be pretty small. The counterweights on those cranes are bigger than my car. So, for an object to be in a frame that you could see in a portrait mode is pretty difficult if it's not very big. Okay, now there's looking at the bridge, and here, let me zoom in as far as I can. That's it. There's little light poles on the bridges that are maybe 30, 40 feet tall, and those power poles, power lines right, on the other side of there that we were looking out on the bridge again are probably over 100 feet tall. So if there was an object moving like right here close, like a balloon, it again was moving into the wind and heading across the bay, and by the time it's going to get even with the bridge or even halfway across to there, it's going to be so small you're not going to see a mylar balloon. Mylar balloon at that range, and it's going to be traveling with the wind. It's going to be coming right in your face. So wow, the water's really shallow here. Look at that. And I'm not sure exactly where they were on the dock here. They were probably out a little farther. I thought I saw a piece of a roof or something, and this wind is really going to destroy the audio on this. I thought I saw a piece of a roof, but there's no roof here. Let me see if I can... I don't see any. Well, wait a minute. This dock on this side has a boat lift there with some poles. Maybe it was a private residence with a maybe that was their vantage point over there. And if that's the case, then it was even farther away. And again, a mylar balloon, you know, is going to be about the size of this little post down here. So that 100 feet in the air, or so a little bit farther away, maybe 100 yards or 200 yards out, 100 feet in the air, you're not going to, it's going to be such a tiny little dot. I mean, from here, those cars are barely visible. You know, there's probably small cars in between there that I can't even see. So there's a drone or a mylar balloon at even a third of that range is not going to be visible at all. And if you're even farther, like another 150, 200 yards away on that dock, it's going to be even less visible. So looking at this, I gotta say that thing going that distance from these cranes to where the bridge is, over a quarter mile or half a mile maybe, in less than a minute, couldn't have been a balloon. Alright, I think that concludes our outing for today. Let's see if we see any fish or anything over here. Ooh, there is. I see some fish over there. Yeah, I see a couple fish there. I'm not going to be able to see them with the camera, I doubt, but water looks nice. Smells pretty good, and no red tide. Ooh, there's some bait fish right there. Yeah, it looks kind of nice out here. Nice and clear, no dead fish. Very nice. And there again is the, you know, even to that point over there where that little fence is, if you had a mylar balloon over there, that thing is going to be just a tiny little speck. So anything double or triple that distance, a mylar balloon is not going to show up on a video in portrait mode at, you know, 600 or 800 or 1,000 yards. It's just not possible. So that's my opinion on it. Cut.